Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Nostalgia Blocks. Now, today's episode is kind of a special one because it was in today's game, 9 years ago, that I truly and 100% became addicted to Roblox. Yeah, I was pretty addicted. Truth be told, I think I still am. My friends wanted to go see a movie together, and I was like, no, I gotta go play with online Legos. Bye! Nah, I'm kidding, I don't have friends. No, but seriously, I was addicted. And I have some stories to tell about it. But before that, let's take a look at 2009's Halloween paintball event. Tonight's episode was recorded in Clone Trooper 1019's Super Nostalgia Zone. However, I will admit, this version of the 2009 event isn't entirely accurate, but it is still pretty close. You should check it out regardless. I'll leave a link in the description down below. So 2009 was a pretty good year in my opinion. On top of getting materials like wood and slate added to the Roblox studio, we also got some really awesome Roblox events, and the best thing about them was that none of them were sponsored. It's so disgusting! Now, I'm already making a Hallows Eve 2018 review that you can watch on Monday! Self-promo! So I'll be quiet about my thoughts on that for the most part. But I will say, old Roblox was a lot more charming in how they approached the idea of events. They still weren't amazing. However, the game felt so much more community-driven and like the admins actually cared about what they were doing. And I'm sure they still do now, and I know events are still very community-focused because there's a lot of involvement with game developers and community engagement admins, but I don't know, I don't feel the honesty and raw sincerity that old Roblox events had. Because nowadays, it's also money-focused, and it feels icky. Like I said though, tune in on Monday! No, but seriously, watch Monday's video. Oh, by the way, my outfit's cute, isn't it?
I can literally see you right now. Why are you naked?
What are you doing with that peanut butter? Is that your dog? Oh wait, no, that's a guy in a dog costume. That's fine. So when you first join the game, you'll notice that there are two teams. The orange pumpkins and the black pumpkins. Wow, old Roblox was racist. Oh, hold on, I gotta pause the video. I have a bunch of fans. Hey, wait. No, stop that! What's worse is, though, I kind of feel them. Like, I literally tell myself all those things every single day. Anywho, the objective of the game is for your team to get the most kills within 5 minutes, and if you win, you get a free hat. Not only that, but if you get the most kills overall, you get a trophy, which meant that the entire game was filled with crazy people going crazy on crazy killing sprees. This game probably inspired so many serial killers. I mean, go ahead and try to tell me that Dennis Daly doesn't look like somebody who knows how to hide a dead body. Oh, I mean, hi Dennis, give me a shout out, please. Alright, maybe this game isn't as good as I remembered it being because the map design is pretty bland. You have two bases on opposite sides of the map, a tower to snipe people in located in the middle, and this spooky tombstone to the side. Now, if you played this back in 2009, you might remember that there was a picture of a person on the gravestone, which was later mysteriously removed. And I'm going to tell you why. Legend has it that the picture on the grave belonged to a person named Daniel Crossland, an ex-Roblox employee. Now, this game had been in the works for a while, because back in 2009, the Roblox staff wasn't super big, and there were a lot of projects to work on, so they couldn't really devote a lot of time to a single event. But it was about halfway through September whenever Daniel's team started to notice him acting a little reclusive. He started calling off work a lot, he was quiet, which wasn't very much like him because he was always happy-go-lucky, always the cheerleader of the group. So it was all very strange and unsettling, and this is just making me feel creepy just talking about it. Well, it was in September of 2009 that Daniel just stopped interacting with his team completely. Around the end of the month, his coworkers were reported saying that all Daniel wanted to do was work on his project at the time, which was the 2009 Halloween paintball event. And after a few days of not talking to anybody, he finished it. And this is where it gets outright bone-chilling, okay? The last thing Daniel added to the game was a gravestone with his picture on it. He finished the game and left the Roblox corporate office, and that was the last time anybody saw him alive. Yeah. So at the time, the team didn't think anything of it. They kind of figured it was just an Easter egg. I mean, in their defense, they did put decals and pictures of themselves in all of the events. Just look at them on YouTube. You can even see them on my Yorik's Resting Place review. There are a bunch of weird decals hidden all throughout the map. So it wasn't like abnormal for an event developer to do, but this ended up being more of a sign that nobody even noticed, because 2 days after he added that grave, Daniel was found dead in his apartment. Well, because of the foreshadowing that Daniel had left behind in the Roblox event, his death was ruled a suicide. But what's weird is that there were no signs of trauma. No signs of suicide, nothing. No rope, no pills, no razors, no suicide note, nothing. And that's when people started to notice that when they're in the 2009 Halloween paintball event alone, and they stand next to Daniel's grave with their volume turned all the way up, they can hear some sort of whispers in the background. People have speculated that the whispers are audio recordings of Daniel's suicide note, or that it's the voice of a ghost or a demon, maybe the same voice that drove Daniel to do what he did. Do I believe this? I don't know. I mean, I've looked at the game files in Roblox Studio, and I don't see any script for a voice recording or anything like that. But I don't know. So I'm gonna try it out. Perfect. It's stormy, scary, and I'm home alone. So, as you can see, it's just me, nobody else here tonight, which makes this entire thing so much scarier. So I said in the video the game's probably haunted, and I could probably summon a demon. So not only is my house super old, but there have also been 12 recorded deaths over the course of 100 years, 2 of which were my parents. The fact that I'm going to try to talk to demons has me a little bit shook, but hey, we're gonna do it. So this might be the very last video recordings of me. Oh boy, I'm freaking scared. Alright, so, we're in the game, and I have my volume turned all the way up. I'm too afraid to turn off the light, though, so, forgive me, I don't want, like, I'm honestly afraid that I'll, like, see in the recording behind me, like a ghost or something. Oh my god. I don't hear anything. I'm like looking around on my camera to see any like activity. Yeah, I totally just made that entire thing up. Hashtag Happy Halloween! Yeah, I was kidding. Literally none of what I just said was true. Yeah, I'm an awful person, aren't I? That's basically the game. You paintball fight, you earn a few hats, and then you leave. It's a fun bit of carnage, but I personally think a larger, more unique map design would have helped to make it more memorable. Speaking of memories, as I was saying earlier before I jump scared you, yeah, I lost my sanity here. It was in one night of October 2009 that I was at home, sick, and I was playing the Roblox event on my new computer that my uncle and I had just built. And I was playing this game non-stop, like literally for 9 hours straight, from the time I got home from school to the time I was supposed to be in bed. Yeah, my family just let an 11-year-old me have a computer in my bedroom unsupervised. It's a wonder I didn't end up kidnapped by a sketchy guy over on Craigslist. I don't know what it was about this game, but it awoke something in me. It's like some sort of neckbeard gene had suddenly emerged from my DNA. Because from the moment I pulled an all-nighter playing this game, I was a fiend for Roblox. Suddenly, every single night, I would spend playing Roblox until 5 in the freaking morning when I had to get up for school. My grades were failing, my sleep schedule was destroyed, and my family was a little bit mad. And not because of the bad grades, but because I also started wearing a fedora around this time too, so like I said, neckbeard gene. So because of all of that, I got my computer taken off of me for like 9 freaking weeks. Yeah, an entire school semester. But honestly, good call. I obviously wasn't ready to have a computer in my bedroom, and I realize that now. Oh, but girl, back then, I would've shanked a hoe for some Roblox. And that's pretty much all I remember from the game. It was a little short, yeah, but still fun. And that's literally what people say about me. Can I cut that part out? There are kids watching. If I had to rate the game based off of 2009 Roblox standards, honestly, I would probably only give it a 4 out of 10. I think Mike's paintball was better. Alright, you guys, now it's your turn. What is your favorite Halloween event on Roblox? There's like 11 of them now, and personally, my favorite's a mix-up between Yorick's Resting Place and the Witching Hour.
Yeah, don't judge me.
But let me know what yours is in the comments below, because I'll be picking some of your comments to give shoutouts to in my outro. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'm sorry for the jump scare. It's Halloween time, I couldn't resist it. I make Roblox videos every Wednesday and Saturday, so remember to subscribe and turn on notifications for some questionable Roblox content. Not only that, but for the generous, I have a Patreon if you want to support me making videos. It really helps because I work 48 hours a week at a day job, and it's hard getting 2 videos out a week, so any amount helps over at my Patreon. And as always, you guys, have a lovely day.